everybody. We're going to be looking now at ambiguity. Now, ambiguity often occurs when people don't really think about what they're saying or how they are writing. You see, ambiguity means two meanings. So, I've got some sentences on the board and we're going to have a look at those now, and you might have a little bit of a chuckle when you realize the meanings are very confusing because there could be more than one meaning. Have a look at this first sentence. Police catch robbers in luxury car. Sounds normal. But let me ask you this question. Who's in the luxury car? Do the police catch the robbers who are in a luxury car? Or are the police using a luxury car to capture the robbers? Police catch robbers in luxury car. What do you think? Which one works? You see, they both make sense. But what is the real meaning? We don't know. And this is because it's written in such a way there are two possible meanings for what that sentence is actually trying to convey. Let's have a look at the second one. The shop only had a woman carrying a baby and a security guard in it. Whoa, hang on. There's so much going on here. So the shop only had a woman carrying a baby and a security guard in it. So the only things in the shop was a woman carrying a baby and a security guard. That's one interpretation. The shop only had a woman carrying a baby and a security guard in it. So was the woman carrying the baby and the security guard at the same time? Check this one out. The shop only had a woman carrying a baby and a security guard in it. Is it the baby? Does that mean the security guard's now inside the baby? Ay. So you see how there are three possible meanings for that sentence. And that's ambiguity. So ambiguity means two meanings, but in this context we can maybe even add a third. Let's have a look at this one, this final sentence, just to show you how ambiguity occurs when we use words without thinking too much. Milk drinkers are turning to powder. My goodness. I'm trying to think of somebody, or trying to visualize somebody drinking a glass of milk, and suddenly the whole body goes, and there's a pile of powder on the floor. Or are they referring to the fact that milk drinkers, instead of drinking fresh milk, are now turning to drink powdered milk? Two meanings. Do you see how confusing it can be? Now, this is why it's so very important that you are aware how your word usage is very important. And this is what we call syntactical. Syntax, right? Syntactical. Syntax is important. Syntax refers to the use of words, and this is an example of syntactical ambiguity. All right, so let's have a look at this. It's like this. Syntactical. Alright, see that? So syntactical comes from the word syntax, and that refers to words and how they are used. So if there's an error in the way they're used, or they're used very confusingly, we end up with ambiguity. Alright, like police catch robbers in luxury car. We don't know who's in the luxury car. Alright, so in your books you'll find a whole lot of sentences, and what you'll be required to do is to look at these sentences and see if you can unpack the two meanings. Rewrite the sentences showing the correct meanings of those words that are on the page. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.